What is up, guys? This is Charizard bringing you a Pokemon X and Y match on Pokemon Showdown. Yes, I am alive. I just had audio problems. I still have audio problems. As you can see, the audio is spiking, so I had to keep my volume down to a minimum. Anyway, today I just want to show a video showcasing just how great Mega Charizard Y is, if you don't already know. Before I start the video, let me just say that I run several accounts on Pokemon Showdown. The three I use the most are the Pokesweeper, the one you guys all know and love. I run Faced Piplup, which is my secondary account, and rating my team whenever I rate someone's team on the RNT forum. Alright guys, we got a long battle. I'm going to have to keep my volume to minimum, but let's go ahead and go into this battle. My opponent will lead off with their Garchomp, and I will lead off with my Landorus T. I'm going to go for the U-turn, predicting some sort of switch, but I predict wrong, and he goes for the Stealth Rock, but it's no biggie. I'm going to go out into my Trevenant, because it's a very good wall. He's going to switch out into his Landorus. I go for the Substitute, which now he will then go for a Life Orb U-turn out into his Scizor. I fire off the Will-Wisp because nothing I've seen would really appreciate the burn. He's going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to go for the Substitute. Since nothing's burned, his Pursuit should not be doing that much damage, and I am correct. It doesn't break my sub at all. But now that he's pretty much crippled, he's going to force, U-turn out into his Gengar. I was going to go for Leech Seed, but I missed. It happens. I switch out into my Empoleon because it's special offensive, and it should take whatever hit this thing has, except Focus Blast. He's going to switch out to his Jellicent. That lets me know he does not have Focus Blast. And I'm going to go for a knocking off this Jellicent's leftovers, which is very important with this battle. He switches out into his Garchomp because I switch out to my Rotom. He goes right back out to his Jellicent, predicting Power Ice, so good move on his part. I'm going to go right back out into my Empoleon as he goes he goes for the cover. I'm going to go for the Defog, turning these rocks as he goes for Scald. He gets the burn, and as much as it does suck, it does happen. I get a lot of hacks, but I grown used to it. I switch out into my Trevenant so I can wall that thing, and he goes out into his Landorus at the same time I do. I'm going to switch out into my Charizard because I predicted the U-turn, and then he's going to go out into his Jellicent. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Solar Beam as he tried to predict me going with my Jellicent, so he went for the Ice Beam, but he failed. I'm going to go for Solar Beam again. In hindsight, I should have at least gone for Dragon Pulse something, because it's sending his Latios, which is the most logical choice. But I'm going to switch out into my Empoleon to take the Dragon Meteor, but instead he goes for Surf, which is a very weird decision, especially because we are in the sun. He's going to switch out his Garchomp, and now I'm going to go for the Knockout, because that's what this Empoleon does best. During the Earthquake, I am going to switch out into my Landorus as this Garchomp sets up rocks once again. As he switches out to his own Landorus, I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, which I carry just to fuck up all other Garchomps and Landorus T's I see, because I despise going against them. He hits me with the Stone Edge. He does a lot of damage, and I know he's Life Orb, but still, I'm a bulky set. He's going to have Life Orb damage, and then I'm going to go for the U-turn on his Jellicent. Go into my Empoleon, because I could take his hits as I slowly die. I'm going to switch out. No, I'm a Defog first. Then I'm going to switch out into my Rotom. Any second now. There we go. He goes for the Scald. Not going to do much to Rotom. Rotom's pretty bulky. He's going to switch out into his Latios as I go for the Trick. I wanted to limit his Jellicent's movements, but not prediction. Since Latios can't hit as hard as it would have with the choice specs, I will switch out into my Tyranitar, knowing that I could take at least 2 hits. He's going to go out to his Scizor, and I predict that and go for the double switch and send out my Charizard Y. He's pretty much forced to switch out. Most logical choice might have been Latios, but I guess he didn't want to waste it. I go for the Fire Blast, hits Garchomp pretty hard, and then Garchomp gets the burn, so that sucks for him. Switch out to Landorus, that way I can get the Intimidate drop, and that makes that Garchomp utter garbage. Just look at that piss poor damage. As he goes to the Outrage again, I set up my rocks, and then his Garchomp will die due to the burn. He's going to send out his Scizor. I went for the U-turn, not too sure what he would do. He went for the Defog, which is pretty weird to put on your Mega Sweeper. I don't know. it seems weird to me. He went for Bullet Punch, not really doing too much damage. I go for the Volt Switch, I get a crit. I don't think that crit mattered. But it was at low HP anyway. I'm going to send out my Charizard once again. He's going to go out to his Jealousy. I switch out to my Empoleon just to see what this thing will do. He went for Toxic, so I guess lucky me, I suppose. Set up my Stealth Rocks as this thing's pretty much going to stall me out till I die of my burn. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you, what do you guys think about my Empoleon's nickname? I like it. It suits him. I'm going to send out my Trevenant. We'll go for the substitute as he goes to the Ice Beam. You know, no real reason. Just wanted to see who was faster. I went for the Leech Seed. I missed because Leech Seed doesn't love me. And but never fear, I do have the Citrus Berry, so I will start firing off Phantom Force since it does hit the rest of his team for super effective damage. And Trevenant does have a pretty good physical attack stat. So yeah. He sends out his Gengar. Every Gengar now, today, ever since the Gengar ban is a Disable set or Life Orb set. That's most likely Disable set. So I switch out into my Tyranitar as he goes to his substitute. I'm going to go for the Crunch, and then the tournament he would disable me, I went for the Rock Slide. I hate it when I get to this part. Alright, he sends out his Latios. I'm going to sack my Landorus just because he did his job. He's not helpful to me anymore. He was pretty good death fodder, I'll tell him that much. Now I'm going to send out my Trevenant because he is locked into the Surf. I switched out into his Jellicent. I use the substitute. And I pretty much proceed to wreck his shit. I go for the Blue to try to burn this Jellicent. I miss. He hits me with the Ice Beam. It's alright. I have the Citrus Berry, no worries. I go for the Phantom Force. He misses his Ice Beam, and I hit him with the Phantom Force, and he barely survives. He hits me with the Ice Beam. I barely survive, but I get the double Citrus Berry. So maybe the whole hacks thing on me missing stuff isn't so bad because I get repaid in gum. I mean, Citrus Berries. Too many Trident commercials. Whatever. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Wow, this video is too long. What do you guys think of the Fire, Water, Grass core I got going on of my Mega Charizard Y, my Empoleon, and my Trevenant? And I guess Rotom if you count them, but it's Scarf Rotom, so I wouldn't really use them for like defensive purposes. I would use them for checks though, definitely for checks. Well, thank you guys for watching. This is Rayquaza signing off.